Hello guys, I welcome you all to our discussion on the history of Maharashtra. I know that I'm being a bit late to put the videos. Sorry for that particular inconvenience. I hope I'll be consistent soon. Sorry for that. Chalo. Let's continue our discussion. What we were discussing up till now. Okay, we have discussed different movements. Okay, so we're seeing movements for equality in Maharashtra. What we're seeing movements for equality in Maharashtra. Okay, we have started with this particular topic, and not we have not just started, but we have completed the first part in it, which was that particular part that was in the context of labor movements. Okay, now today we are going to move with the second part, which is this particular second part. This part is in the context of Dalit movements. Third part would be in the context of women, movements related to women, and finally we'll be having movements related to tribal. Okay, so this topic is divided into these four bits. As of now, we have completed this bit. Now we are going to start with the second part, that is the movements. Okay, just a minute. I'll erase this. Just yeah. So we'll be starting with the next part. That is in the context of Dalit movements. Now see, if one has to study Maharashtra or ancient Maharashtra or the history of Maharashtra, okay, if one is interested in studying the history of Maharashtra, then you must focus on few aspects. Which are those aspects? The first one is caste. Second one is estate. And third one is social tradition. To study the society of Maharashtra, these things are must. Which are those things? First one is caste, second one is estate, and third one is social traditions. Okay, what society undertook, traditions, and what how society behaved, what all things are present in the society. You need to take these all things under consideration. Okay, so two important officers which were present at this point of time. Okay, they were Balutedars and Alutedars. This particular book mentions that Balutedar and Alutedars were supposed to be one of the important members in the society. Okay. Now, what about the village life? Everyone knows that caste system everywhere you can say in Maharashtra, everywhere caste system was in vogue. Okay, you can say simply that in everywhere, in every small aspect, caste system was very much spread in Maharashtra. Okay, why this caste system was made initially, you can say, or what was the genesis of this particular caste system? This caste system was made in ancient India, you can say during the Vedic period, just for division of labor. Why it was made generally? Caste system. It was initially class system, but later it transformed into caste system. Okay, so this caste system was initially made for division of labor. That is just to divide the labor. Okay, you know that the one who was in the context of education sector or to impart the education, they were called as Brahmins. The one who was to protect or the one who was to rule, they were called as Kshatriyas. The one who were engaged in trade were called as Vaishyas, and one who were providing services to all the three were called as Shudras. Okay, why I'm writing this completely, because here we are just concerned with this word Shudra. Okay, so initially it was a case as it is written in the Rig Veda as well. There is a family, four-member family, whose father, or you can say the son, is a Brahmin, father is a Shudra, father is a Vaishya, mother is a Shudra, and brother is Kshatriya. And this all constitutes one family. So this is the verses written in your Rig Veda. What this says, it simply says that this class system was just a tool for division of labor. But what happened with time? You can say the later Vedic period, or you can say during the Gupta period. This class system became strict, or there was no tolerance in it, or change in the caste was not permitted by the society. Okay, so it became redundant. You can say a simple word for that. and it was considered generally Brahmins were the top class and Shudras were the lower caste. It was always considered that lower caste. What is the reason for survival of lower caste? The main reason for the survival of lower caste was to provide services to the upper class. What is the main role of lower caste? To provide services to upper caste. Okay, this was a norm which was established in the society. And once this particular norm is established, what would happen? Upper caste would exploit lower caste. What would happen? Upper class would exploit the lower class. This would start the exploitation. Okay, and finally, what they would do? They would think that they're somewhat superior or there's something different. Okay, they're godly born. They would think that things. Okay, imagine करने में क्या जाता है. So they would think that there's something great or something different from the lower caste. And what they will do, they will start a new practice. Okay, you be away from us. And due to this particular thing, untouchability rose. And this all things, what they did, they gave birth to equality. Would it be correct? No. What happened? These all things gave birth to inequality in the society. I hope you guys are getting the story up till now. Okay, what I'm discussing, you're getting this. Okay, so what Britishers did. Okay, as soon as Britishers entered into the campus or into the domain, as soon as the Britishers entered, what did it? They got to know that these sections, okay, Brahmins and Kshatriyas, they're very egoistic person. It is not easy to pursue them. Who could be easily pursued? This one. Those who are suppressed, they could be easily pursued. Okay. Now see what these people wanted. What is the demand of this particular person? Just to be treated in human manner, just to be treated in equal sense, but they're not given this as well. So what Britishers did, they did not give them much. The only thing that they gave, okay, British with their augmentation, what they did, they introduced the concept of equality. They say to them, join us. Okay, when you will join us, what we'll do, we'll provide you all the services equally. Okay, and what they did, they propagated equality and they enrolled Dalits. And one more thing I'm going to tell you guys, see, this using the word Dalit as a SCST Act accounts for atrocity on. But this word can only be used for educational purpose. Okay, if you'll go and tell in public that you are Dalit and you are Dalit and all, what would happen? You will invite case under SCST Act because this word is derogatory as of now. It is not allowed. It is banned as per the SCST Act. But you can use this particular word for educational purpose. So you guys cannot sue me. Okay, that's the thing. So leave it jokes apart. So what they did, they enrolled Dalit into the services. Later, but okay, we'll see that later. But next then. So what happened due to this particular thing? This particular thing, propagating equality, enrolling them into service. This increased the confidence of Dalit people. Okay, this increased their confidence. Now, what happened due to this particular thing? They increased confidence. Now, Britishers promulgated education and compulsory to everyone. So what happened? These people, these Dalits, or these lower caste people, which were initially Shudras, what happened? These people got education. Okay, these people got education. They got employment, and due to this particular, they earn money from this. Okay, and this created awareness among them that we all are humans. So why we should bear these three varnas? Okay, why we should bear all the ill doings of these three varnas? In fact, we also have right. We also have a human right. They got to know these all things. Okay, and what happened? This gave them awareness against their downtroddenness. That we are not meant to be this. Okay, or we cannot do this particular thing. And due to this all things, what happened? This gave rise to various Dalit reform movements in India. Okay, this particular scenario, the story, whatever I have told up till now, this gave rise to the Dalit reform movements in Maharashtra. Okay, I hope the story is clear. Now, When you move forward with the Dalit reform movements, how are these Dalit reform movements studied? Okay, if you study in the context of Maharashtra, what we do in order to have a clear idea of these Dalit reform movements, we divide them to three parts. How? So see, what things comes to your mind if I talk about the Dalit reforms? Okay, the person, I'm talking about the person. Which person comes to your mind if we talk about the Dalit reform movement? It is none other than Dr. Ambedkar. Okay, so the Dalit movements, which are we are going to study as of now, would be divided into three parts. Okay, which three parts? The first one would be called as Ambedkar era movements. Okay, second one, see, we know Ambedkar has done too much things for Dalit people, but was he the only person to do reforms for Dalits? No, he was not the only person. Okay, before Ambedkar, there were few prominent persons who have done the work for Dalit reforms. Okay, so such as Phule, such as Rajarshi Shahu Maharaj, Sayajirao Gaikwad. Okay, they have done great moves for them. Okay, so the movements carried out by these people were called as pre-Ambedkar era movement. What are these called? They are called as pre-Ambedkar era movement. The next one after Ambedkar, the movements are even carried after the death of Ambedkar. So these movements are called as post-Ambedkar era. Hmm. Okay, so in this particular lecture, what we have seen the history or the context of Dalit reform movements and the classification of Dalit reform. So the context and the classification we have seen in this particular lecture. In the next lecture, we'll be moving towards pre-Ambedkar era movements. We'll be studying all the pre-Ambedkar era movements next session. Okay. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this particular session. Chalo. Thank you. Have a good day.